There is someone whose name you no longer say out loud. Someone whose absence still creates a quiet ache in the center of your being. Someone who once stood beside you in laughter or in love or in blood, but who now walks a path you cannot see. Not because they no longer care, not because they have forgotten you, but because life or time or heaven itself shifted the pages of your shared story. Yet I tell you this with divine certainty. They still see you, they still hear you, and every single night, their soul bends toward heaven with one consistent plea. God, please watch over them. This person may have left the physical world, or they may have left your life by choice, by accident, or by tragic misunderstanding. But what you don't realize is that they still carry your name inside their soul, like a sacred echo that refuses to fade. There are whispers in the spirit realm, and your name is among them, wrapped in a kind of love that refuses to die. Archangel Michael stands near you right now, sent not only by heaven, but also by the cry of a heart that still beats for your peace, even if it no longer beats in this dimension. God is allowing this message to flow through the barrier that separates your world from the one beyond it, because the prayers spoken over your life have reached a boiling point, and you deserve to know who has been speaking them. This is someone who once saw your light before you fully saw it yourself. Someone who believed in your potential, even when you didn't. Someone who recognized something in you, an innocence, a strength, a quiet magic that the world never quite appreciated the way they did. And those circumstances separated you, whether by death, betrayal, silence, or the simple unraveling of time. Their soul never left yours. Their dreams are still filled with memories of you, but not the kind that torment or accuse. No, these are sacred dreams, dreams in which they wrap you in divine light, hold your face in their hands, and say to heaven, please let them feel this. Please let them know I never stopped caring. And heaven heard them. That's why you are hearing this now. That's why you felt that unshakable sensation lately, like someone is brushing against your spirit when you lie awake in the dark. That chill you felt wasn't the wind. That pressure on your chest wasn't anxiety. That unexpected peace that came over you during the hardest moment of your day wasn't an accident. It was them. It was their soul reaching for yours, through the veil, through the distance, through time itself. Because love like that never ends. It transforms. And now, the divine wants you to know that the reason you haven't collapsed under the weight of everything you've been carrying is because this someone, is helping you hold it in the spirit. There are moments when you've thought, why am I still standing? And the truth is, someone is kneeling in prayer for you even now. Whether they are still on this earth and praying silently from afar, or whether their spirit crossed over and still anchors itself to your journey, they're holding your name in the presence of God and asking for your protection. When your car narrowly missed that accident, when you got the call just in time, when you found the strength to say no, or leave, or try again, that wasn't random. That was mercy. That was divine interference, guided by someone who carries your memory as a sacred contract. Their prayers are not occasional. They are daily. They are deep. And they're being heard. That job offer, that closed door, that relationship you couldn't force open, it's all part of a bigger plan they've been trying to help you walk into. They may not be beside you physically, but in the spiritual realm, they are working overtime. They are sending angels to protect you. They are lighting candles of intercession. They are pouring out their heart in the language only heaven can understand. And you felt it, haven't you? The way your dreams seem different lately? How a certain scent reminds you of them out of nowhere? How a specific time of day pulls your thoughts toward a moment you shared with them long ago? These are not coincidences. These are visitations. These are spiritual threads being pulled gently by the one who never really let go of you. The one who knows the way your voice sounds when you're trying not to cry. The one who remembers your laughter and prays you'll find it again. The one who never blamed you, even if they left in silence. The one who would break every law of the universe just to send you one more message. And heaven, because of the purity of their love, is finally allowing that message through. It is not a message of guilt. It is not a message of regret. It is a message of eternal connection, of soul-level devotion, of a promise that love once spoken in truth does not die, but waits patiently for reunion, restoration, and remembrance. So now, as you read this, know that it was not your imagination that brought them to mind. It was not loneliness or nostalgia or delusion. It was them. It was the thundering of their prayers echoing through heaven's corridors. It was the undeniable bond between soulmates, siblings, friends, or kin that even the grave cannot sever. It was their cry to God, "Please let them know I am still here. Please let them feel that I never stopped loving them." And God heard it. God moved mountains for this moment. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. And this soul, the one you once held in your arms or your heart, has never let go. They are still interceding. They are still watching. And this is only the beginning of what they want heaven to reveal. And though their physical voice has fallen silent in this world, their soul has become louder in the spirit, calling out across the realms of eternity just to reach you in this very moment. Do you understand what that means? That heaven has allowed their essence to find you again because you've been carrying a weight so heavy it bent your spine and crushed your breath, but you kept walking anyway. The one who left you sees every time you cry in private, every time you try to smile in public, but feel hollow inside. They watch you and weep not because of where they are, but because of how hard you're trying to make it through without knowing that they're still with you. And this isn't just sentiment, it's sacred. God permitted this soul to whisper into the spiritual winds because the bond between you and them was not ordinary, it was appointed. And now, this person you loved, who slipped through the veil of mortality, is closer to you than ever. They have become light. They have become the soft pull you feel in the middle of the night. That unexplained warmth that touches your chest when you least expect it. That sudden memory that comes flooding into your thoughts, right when you need strength. That's not coincidence. That's soul communication. That's their spirit gently pressing against the veil to say, "I never stopped loving you. I never left your side." You see, when someone dies with a prayer on their lips for you, that prayer doesn't die. It becomes a flame. And that flame lives inside God's temple, where angels carry your name back and forth, as incense before the throne. And this person, this one you lost, is still praying, still speaking your name in divine places, still fighting for your peace from the other side. They have been granted authority to intercede. They're part of your spiritual covering now, and you've been feeling them all along, you just weren't sure. But now heaven is lifting the veil just enough to confirm what you've always suspected in the quiet parts of your soul, that your grief was never one-sided, that your love still echoes in them, and their spirit still echoes in you. And if you're wondering why you've been waking up at strange hours lately, or why a certain song plays at the exact moment you were thinking of them, or why a certain number keeps showing up when you feel most vulnerable, it's because they're using every available sign to get your attention, to say, "I see what you're facing, and I will not rest until heaven moves for you." Their prayers are moving the timeline. Their love is working miracles behind the scenes that you can't see yet, but you will. You will. Because when someone who has passed into the arms of God prays for you, those prayers become sealed scrolls, unbreakable contracts in the spirit realm, and no demon, no darkness, no curse from your bloodline, no pit of despair can override what has already been authored by love and protected by eternity. They've seen the storm you're walking through right now. They saw it coming before you even knew it had formed. And they've been standing in God's court day after day, pleading your case, lifting your name, asking the Most High to send help. And you know what? That help is already on the way, because God honors those who die in faith, and He honors the requests of those who died with you on their heart. And this one, this person you lost, they died carrying your name in their soul. And now, heaven is moving mountains in your favor. You are not alone. That soul, is with you every step. And though you can't touch their hand right now, their prayers are shaping the path beneath your feet. You are still loved, still covered, still seen. And soon you will see it too. Soon, you will feel the miracle they've been praying into your life. Because heaven heard them, and heaven has already answered. And yet, even with the constant ache of their absence, you must know this. They are more present now than ever before. For in the realm they now dwell, there are no limits, no walls, no bodies to trap their love. They are pure spirit, and in spirit they have found ways to wrap around you when the world leaves you cold. You may not have heard their voice in your ears, but your soul has. That gentle sense of peace that comes out of nowhere when you're on the verge of breaking down, that was them. That sudden push of courage when you're about to give up, that was them. Their soul is an extension of God's mercy over your life now. They have been assigned, yes, assigned, as one of heaven's appointed watchers over your path. Not just a passive presence, but an active participant in the miracles that have yet to unfold. They've seen your tears in the dark. They've watched you battle thoughts you wouldn't dare speak out loud. They know how many times you've had to hold yourself together while the world expected you to be strong. They know how you longed for just one more moment with them, just one more laugh, one more conversation, one more time to say everything that was left unsaid. And so, heaven has opened a channel, a divine path for this soul to reach you. Not in words that the world can hear, but in impressions, visions, divine signs that whisper only to your heart. Have you noticed how their name appears when you least expect it? How their favorite color shows up when you're feeling most lost? How sometimes, right before you fall asleep, you feel a warmth at your side, like the air itself is cradling you. These are not tricks of the mind. These are evidences of a spiritual truth greater than anything this world can explain. The one who left you did not truly leave. They simply crossed into the deeper part of life, the eternal part. And from that place, they have been watching over you like a lighthouse watches over a stormy sea. They have pleaded with heaven for your peace. They have asked the angels to guide your feet. They have walked beside you through every heartbreak you thought you faced alone. And in your most sacred moments, those times when you wanted to collapse and surrender, they were the invisible strength beneath your feet. You felt like you got through it by chance, but it was never chance. It was intercession. It was their love, still alive, still active, still powerful. And here's what you need to understand now more than ever. You are not forgotten. Not by them. Not by God. Not by heaven. This person has left imprints on your life that time cannot erase. They are in the architecture of your soul. They are a prayer that never stopped being prayed. And in their dreams, yes, even in the spiritual realm, they're still dreaming of your joy, your healing, your breakthrough. Because love that is real does not die. It evolves. It transforms. It transcends. And now it moves mountains on your behalf. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember, someone from the other side is lifting your name even when you don't have the strength to speak it. Someone who knows your pain, your past, your battles, and your dreams is praying into your future from the very halls of heaven. They didn't stop loving you when they died. They became love itself. And that love is the reason you're still standing. That love is the reason doors are about to open for you that you never saw coming. That love is the reason your name is safe in the highest places. And one day, yes, one day, you will see them again. Not in memory, not in dreams, but face to face. And they will smile, and you will know they never stopped watching, never stopped loving, never stopped praying. Until then, walk forward knowing that every step you take is being guided by a soul that chose to love you not just in this life, but through eternity. There is a sacredness in the bond you share with this soul, one that no passage of time, no distance, no silence can break. It is a connection written into the very fabric of your being, a divine thread woven by God before the foundations of the earth were laid. This bond transcends flesh and bone, transcends time and space, and exists now in a realm where love is the only reality. And though their physical presence may be absent from your life, their spiritual presence is more alive and vibrant than ever before. Every moment of your life, even the ones you don't realize, they are interceding for you, standing as a guardian before the throne of heaven, pleading your case with a fervor that only someone who has truly loved you can muster. They are there when you pray in silence, when tears fall from your eyes unseen by others, when you whisper your deepest fears and hopes into the night. They carry those prayers into the divine chambers, turning them into light, turning them into miracles that will unfold in your life in ways that surpass all human understanding. This is why sometimes, when you least expect it, you feel an inexplicable peace washing over you, a sudden hope that rises from the ashes of despair. That peace is their gift, sent from the place where time ceases to exist, where love reigns eternal. It is the echo of their soul reaching out to yours, reminding you that you are never alone, that you are deeply cherished beyond measure. And you must know this. The struggles you have endured, the pain you have carried, were never meant to break you, but to prepare you for the glory that awaits. This person, from their place in eternity, has witnessed your battles and has sent divine strength to your spirit at every moment you were close to giving up. They have whispered encouragement to the angels who guard you, asking them to cover you in protection and guide you through the darkest nights. Their love is not a memory. It is a living, breathing force that is actively working on your behalf. There is a promise tied to their prayers, a divine covenant that says no matter what you face, you will come through victorious, you will rise above the pain, and your life will become a testimony of God's power and mercy. And now, more than ever, you need to open your heart to receive what heaven has prepared for you. The blessings that are coming are not ordinary. They are extraordinary, beyond your wildest dreams, and they are arriving because of the prayers of this soul who never stopped loving you. But to receive this blessing, you must release the pain, the regret, the bitterness that weighs on your spirit. You must allow yourself to heal, to forgive, to believe that you are worthy of the love and miracles that are on their way. You are the living answer to the prayers of someone who believed in you even when you didn't believe in yourself. Their prayers are the bridge connecting heaven to your heart, bringing forth a transformation that will redefine your destiny. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep back in, when the scars of the past try to whisper lies of unworthiness. But when those moments come, remember this. You are held by the prayers of a soul that knows your worth, that fought for your future, and that will continue to do so until the day you meet again. And that day will come, for God's promises never fail, and no love is ever lost. Until then, live boldly, love deeply, and walk in the assurance that you are being carried by a love stronger than death itself. Your story is far from over. It is entering its most beautiful chapter, written by the hand of God and inspired by the unending prayers of a soul who left this world but never left your heart. So stand tall, knowing that every step you take is blessed, every breath you draw is sacred, and every moment you live is a testament to the eternal love that surrounds you. You were never abandoned. You were never forgotten. You are a living miracle, held in the embrace of a prayer that will never cease. And as you move forward into the light of this new day, remember, you carry the love of someone who left this world, but whose soul prays for you every single day. Let that truth fill you with hope, with courage, and with peace that surpasses all understanding.